Hello, Richard.
Hey.
There's some pretty epic action sequences in this film. Best and worst action sequences to shoot.
Well, the best and worst action sequence is really the same sequence, which is the barrels. There was a day on the Polaris River when we were free-floating in an unsinkable barrel which the design team had created, which could fill up with water and it wouldn't capsize. So we were in a river with a current and having great fun overtaking each other and seeing who could get to the end first. And then that was taken into the studio with a set which had two V8 engines powering it, so the water was moving a little bit like a fairground ride, and it could be speeded up and slowed down. So again, it was like a week of being at a theme park. But in the same sequence on the Polaris River, I was dragged under by that current when I got out of the barrel, and so I was dragged out by two stunt guys. Which wasn't the best day. So best and worst were probably the same.
Rule number one, never get out of the barrel.
Never get out of a barrel dressed in a very porous, spongy costume in water that's going to drag you underneath. Yeah.
Who would win in a bar fight? You, Evangeline Lilly, or Martin Freeman?
I mean, it goes without saying, Martin Freeman.
But he doesn't have any fight scenes in this film, right?
Oh, are you kidding? Have you seen him in The Spiders?
That's
I mean,
true.
he absolutely decimates those spiders. It's a real hero moment for him.
It's all about smog this time round. How awesome was Benedict Cumberbatch's performance in this?
I mean, it's really interesting when you think of Smaug without Benedict's input. It's just an animation, really. And I was really lucky because I was able to go into this sound studio when Benedict was working, because there was one scene where Thorin and Smaug come face to face, and I was able to deliver some lines to him face to face and see his eyes. And he was creating a complete physical performance to create some muscularity in his voice, and I think it's so interesting to hear that in the dragon, and there's such intellect in Benedict's voice, which I think is making the dragon something beyond everyone's imagination.
Do you miss the beard?
You know what, I do kind of miss that beard. I mean, while I had it, I hated it, but you know, I kind of miss it. It's amazing. You can store all sorts of things in it, pens, food. It's great.
I was going to say lunch breaks must have been difficult to get all the...
Not as difficult as some of the guys. I mean, poor old Gloin, who was always, you know, he had this beard out here, who was always kind of, you could see them holding it down to try and spoon feed themselves. But I got away lightly.
Last question. What do you want for Christmas this year?
A beard trimmer. No, actually, I'd really like, you know, there's some little funny Thorin dolls, and I don't know what they are. They're like kind of anime versions of Thorin, so yeah, one of those.
I hope you get that
Thank
this
you.
year. Thank you so much, Richard.
Nice to meet you.